Hey guys, it's Jen. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I have some project shares for Scrap Diva Designs, and these are projects I made with some of the dies from the June release. So I'll show you the dies, I'll show you my projects, take some measurements. If you have any questions, please let me know. Just a side note, I want to apologize for not having my weekly haul last week, or not last week, yesterday. My husband's been in the hospital. He's got an infection that they have to get under control. So my mind is elsewhere. I'm going to the hospital in a little while, but crafting helps me to, keep sane and just it grounds me. So coming on to make this video is very helpful for me. And I wanted to show you what I made. So let's get started. And thanks for everybody who was asking about me. I appreciate it. So the first die set that I used is called the Grad Owl Mini Album. So this is so cute. It comes with all of these pieces, and I made mine into a card, which is what I'd love to do with mini albums. So the main section comes with the three pieces. There's the outer die, the stitched inner die, and then the inner die, which is more detailed, cuts out the tassel, and then just some embossing detail for the owl. This is like one piece of all the embellishments, like pieces of the eyes and the nose. There's a bow tie if you want to use. I didn't use that in this project. There's the feet. And the eyes are really cool. There's actually more pieces on this sheet as well. Actually, I probably messed them up, but it comes with all these dies, just maybe not in this order. Anyway, the eyes are huge, and it comes with, this is the background, this is another layering piece, and then all these two. So it makes really, really cute eyes, and you don't have to draw them or anything like that. Here are wings, and here is the graduation cap, and it's got stitching detail as well. And then I used one of the words from this set. This is called the graduation words, and I used the word grad on the front of the card. And then on the inside of the card, I used a sentiment from this set, which is called School Words 3. And I used You're the Best, which is right here. These are smaller, and I think they're really good for the inside of a card. They're stitched shadow pieces on this one. I want to use congratulations, but it's too big for the inside of my card. All right, so let me show it to you. Here is my little owl card. Doesn't it look so cute? And I don't have anyone specifically to use it for right now, so I figured I would make it like gender neutral kind of colors. So that's what I did, and I used some black paper that has like this glossy embossing on it. Not really embossing, print. And this is from Hobby Lobby. They have that textured like black pack. They have a craft one, and I used this paper here from the craft one. And for the background of the card, if you could see that white paper and it's got lines in there, I used the white part, or the white pad. So it worked out to use solids, but then it also adds a little bit of interest too without being like too much pattern. And then this like teal shiny paper, this comes from Dollar Tree in a pack of, I forget how many it was. I got it a while ago, but it was like they're 12 by 12 paper packs. And yeah, I like this one because it does add a little texture as well, but it's not patterned. And then I used gold paper for the tassel. That was a layering piece that I think I forgot to show you. Yeah, right here. And you can make that any color you want. I figure gold would work for any school's colors. And you can see what I mean about the eyes. These are all the different layering pieces. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different layering pieces for the eyes, which is a lot, but there's such a focal point of this card. Obviously for an owl, has the big eyes, so it really works out well. And if you look on the product page, there's so many cute examples of how you could do these eyes in different colors and things like that. And then I made the beak out of orange glossy paper from scrapbook.com. I used some just like brown paper for the wings, but you can see there's embossing detail on that from the die. And here's where I used that word grad. I cut the word out of some black glitter foam from Hobby Lobby, I think, or Joann's. And then I used that white stripe paper that I used for the background of the card, or the base of the card for the background of Grad too. And I just kind of tucked that under the wings so it looks like he's holding it. I used some black glossy paper for the feet and also for the background of the eyes too. And I like it. I think it's adorable. And I did make a hinge like up here for the card, so it was really easy to do. All right, so this card measures let's see, it's about 5¼ inches, a little bit more top to bottom. And then at the widest part, it's a really nice size. It's almost 5¾ So if you did make it into a mini album, you could put like closures here, like binder rings, or put one here and here, just put one on the top, whatever you want to do. So anyway, I put the hinge there, and on the inside, that's where I used You're the Best from the School Words 3, and you can see the shadow is stitched, and I used that gold paper, shimmer paper for the sentiment, and then that same teal paper for the background. And then I forget where this gingham paper is, but that's, I just used that layering piece from the die set to make the, inset for the card. So I think this will come in handy when I have a grad to give it to. This is an off year for grads for me, my family, and for friends. So next year will be a big one. So I will definitely have this in my stash, and it'll be so nice to have it available. And I'm sure I'll be making more of these too, just because they're adorable. They go for I think they work for anyone. Graduation from, they celebrate graduation from kindergarten now, 5th grade, all the way through high school and college. So I think it's a great idea to make this into a card and to keep them on hand. All right, so that is the first project, and I have one more for you. So this one, I used this die set, which is called the Crafty Gnome Add-on. And I didn't make mine into a gnome, I just made most of the tools. And these are the cutest tools. They come with layering pieces. You can see there's a glue bottle. These are the layering pieces. That's a bottle. I didn't make that one. It was just a little bit too big for my project. But it also, what else didn't I use? Let me just show you the ones that I didn't use on here. I didn't use the wire cutters. That comes with the base piece and then the layering pieces for that as well. I think I used all the rest of them. Let's see, 1, 2, I used 5 of them, so I think that's all of them. All right, so I made mine into a card, surprisingly, right? So this is how my card came out. I love it. I think it's so cute. The sentiment comes from Doodlebug Cute and Crafty. It was a cut apart, so I just cut it out and then put it on like this little scalloped yellow piece. And I added a little bit of Lawn Fawn clear glaze on the heart and just put it up on some foam tape. So that's the sentiment of the card. The background paper also comes from that Doodlebug collection, and this is like a craft mat kind of pattern, so I thought that'd be perfect for this card. This is 5x7, by the way. So here is the tape roll. You can make it look like washi tape like I did, so it has different layering pieces, and then it cuts out the little circles, and I did add the Lawn Fawn clear glaze to each little circle just to give it a little texture, a little interest. And then everything I mounted on some pink foam, if you could see that, just to pop it up, give it dimension. Here's the glue gun, which I love, and I did use papers mostly from Lawn Fawn for this, and I used pink background for a lot of them as well. And I did use some silver metallic paper too. So there's it looks like a little stick of glue going through the back of the glue gun. So I used some white glossy paper for that, and also at the tip. And oh, this is a glue gun that I want with a cute floral pattern on it and hearts. Love it. And then here is it's supposed to be like a wooden stamp. Of course, I made mine into like cute pastels. I used some pink paper, added a little silver heart, and then I did add some layers here with some other colors. And then here's the little, it looks like a Cuttlebug die cutting machine, added the different layers. Again, this is what I want in my stash. And then here is the hole punch, and it comes with the layers for this as well. I added a little diamond dot on the center there. I made this metallic to make it, a little bit more realistic, but I think it's so cute. I love this card. Let's take some measurements. The tape roll is about 2 inches by 1 inch. The glue gun is 2 1/8 by 1 and a little bit more than 1 3/4. The stamp is 1 5/8 by 1 3/8. The die cutting machine, let's include the handle. Let's say that's about 2 3/4, a little bit more, by 1 3/4. And then the hole punch is about 3 inches by 1 1/4. So there are really cute examples on the product page using this with the gnome. So, that's what it's made for. So it really looks cute with the gnome. but you know, I just wanted to make a card that I think anybody would enjoy, especially a crafty friend. On the inside, I used a card base from Hobby Lobby, by the way. I just added like a die cut piece of lined paper from that same Doodlebug collection and added a couple pieces of ephemera because I'm not sure exactly what sentiment I want to put on the inside of the card. And then I thought this would be really cute framed. I actually have this 5x7 frame, and the color is just like a really pretty aqua color. So I was thinking this would look nice in here. You know, just an idea, if you make something like this, you could just prop it up on your, you know, put it on your bulletin board or whatever if you get it from somebody. But you could also like put it into a 5x7 frame. That's why I made it like a standard size like this, so it could go in a frame. Let me move these little tabs out. And then it would look like that. And I think that would look really nice displayed in a craft room. So I might send this out as a card. I might just keep it in my craft room. I don't know, but I love it. I think it looks really cute. I'm not exactly thrilled with the color of this frame and the background. I think it would be better like pink, but it does look pretty cute, I guess. So anyway, those are my 2 projects for today. I hope you enjoyed them. I had so much fun making them. I'm going to be doing some more crafting this weekend in between hospital visits. He should be there through next week or through early next week at least. So I appreciate your thoughts and prayers for my husband. He's doing okay, just needs to get his infection under control. So, you know, I don't want to go into too much detail. You don't want to hear all that, but just want to let you know where I was, and I considered you guys friends, so I wanted to keep you updated on what's been going on. All right, you guys, that's it for today. All of these products will be listed down below and linked in addition to my referral link. If you place an order through that link, I do get a commission, so I appreciate that so much when you use that. And of course, you can use my coupon code Strawberry Cream at checkout to save 10% at scrapdivadesigns.com. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, take care. Bye.